Young students in Bayfield will have the new opportunity next fall to learn about the native language and culture that's been a part of this region for centuries. Northern News Now's Michaela Wrench spoke with the school district about how the immersion program will shape the future of Indigenous families throughout the community.
Over the past 4 years, the Bayfield School District and the Red Cliff Tribal Nation have been in talks about a collaborative effort to bring an Ojibwe immersion program to the school. The school board is now ready to start the program in the fall for kindergarten students. Beth Papp, a Red Cliff Tribal member and the school administrator, is thrilled to be able to see this available for younger generations.
This is profound for our future, for all of our students. We do have a majority of our students here are Native.
Now those young students will have an opportunity to learn about their Indigenous heritage during school. From learning how to read and write to learning how to interact with friends and interact with their environment, all in Ojibwe language.
Revitalizing the language at our youngest population allows us not to just have speakers, but to just have healthier individuals.
Nicole Boyd, chairwoman for the Red Cliff Band and Bayfield School Board president, said that they live through their language.
In the English language, when you're explaining to someone what a raccoon is, it's just a raccoon. But in our language, when you explain to someone, it's that black masked creature that cleans the clams at the lake shore.
It's not just a revitalization of words, but it's a rebirth of identity.
I'm speaking to you in English. Why is that? It's because my mother and my grandmother and my great-grandmother were not allowed to speak our language.
She said teachers who speak the Ojibwe language are very rare to come by, but they were able to find interested individuals who spent the last 3 years training 40 hours a week to become immersion teachers. They now feel ready to start this new chapter for the community. In Bayfield, Michaela Wrench, Northern News Now.
And this new kindergarten curriculum is set to begin this upcoming fall semester. The plan is to move forward by eventually offering the immersion program to multiple age levels.